Saturday the 1st of June 2019 and we are at the world famous Coney Island in New York, and we are really hyped to be at this park. In the distance there we've got the legendary Cyclone coaster. Thankfully there's a log flume, it's absolutely roasting. It's a spinning coaster, there's a Valair, there's all sorts of great rides here that we're looking forward to getting on. So we're in the queue to pick up our ride wristband, which thankfully includes rides on the Cyclone. So with us today we've got Stuz in the distance, we've got Mark, we've got John, and we've got Rich.
Hello.
Stu. We've also got Andy and Tara, but I'm not sure where they've gone. They are in the queue for tickets over there. Stuz, are you excited to be here?
Very excited, yeah.
How cool was it to drive through New York and just see all those classic landmarks as well that we've seen? Just GTA settings, for example.
That's right, yeah, and then you turn around the corner and there's a Cyclone in front of us.
Oh yes.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
Me too. So yeah, we're just waiting for our wristbands now, and once we've got them we'll be heading over to do the rides. We've collected our wristbands and the first ride of the day, well, it's got to be the Cyclone, hasn't it? Mullet, what are you thinking? You think it's going to be good?
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too. What are you thinking, Mark?
Much better than some of the Pleasure Beach buddies, I've got to be honest with you. I'm hyped for it. I think it'll be decent. I think it'll be really good.
It's good to see where they've retracked it as well. There's a nice bit of fresh looking track towards the back end of the section of the ride sections.
It'll be interesting to see how it rides, but it looks promising. I'm hyped for it, I'll be honest.
Hyped. Stu, looking forward to it?
Yeah, never ever thought I'd be here, but it looked brilliant.
Good stuff. Excited, John?
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those iconic roller coasters you never thought you'd actually ever get to go on. It's had some work done over the last few years, I think, by TCI. So looking forward to seeing how it rides in a few minutes.
Yeah, me too. So we're just waiting on Andy, Tara and Stuz.
We're waiting on Stuz.
We're waiting on Stuz faffing, I should say. The faff champion. And it's worth mentioning that Mike is still not here. Do we still think he's being interrogated?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Rumour has it he's been released.
He's been released with no charge.
Released with no charge, but what time we'll see him?
He'll have to have a sleep now.
Yeah, he needed sleep. He didn't sleep on the plane. Well, he did a little bit, but I'm thinking he had like 4 hours where he was awake, which was quite surprising.
Oh, yeah, he'll need a sleep then before he comes here.
Yeah, and we've got midnight close today.
Oh, it'll be good that. Some night rides.
Night rides on the Cyclone. So yeah, we'll take a ride on the Cyclone. Hopefully Mike will join us soon. We'll let you know how we get on. So we've just taken 4 rides on the excellent Cyclone. I think we should hear from some of the other guys first. Mark, how was the Cyclone for you?
That was absolutely brilliant. Back road is on that first drop, it just comes over and you literally flings you straight out of your seat. It is brilliant. For its age, it's really good. Even like the laterals, to literally force you, like the first ride that we had on it, you literally just flung straight into me, and I flung into Stuz on the other occasions. Absolutely brilliant. It just feels good all the way around. Literally, like the photos that you see, are just all of us smiling on it.
Yeah.
You can see the enjoyment in it. That is outstanding.
Your 150th credit as well.
150th, and you know what? Sometimes wonder whether it's going to be worth it or not, but that is definitely worth the 150th credit. Superb, absolutely brilliant.
Stuz, come on, how was it?
Brilliant, really good. I love the, still got the character, but unlike certain other woodies, it's very re-rideable and very smooth. Lots of airtime. Oh, it's just fantastic, I love it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, Stu?
Yes, brilliant. I did not expect that first draw. Even another group with roller coaster at the stage. That is brilliant. Like 4 rides, and that is one of my favourite woodies. That is just mental.
Just like that?
Yeah. There's no more to say. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Not too rough?
No, like it's a woody. It's a classic woody. Like if you're going on it expecting to ride like a B&M, then you're not going to get that. But you know, it's great. It's like it reminds me so much of a Pleasure Beach woody, but just on a different level.
Yeah.
Bigger and faster and better.
Smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the no air gates? How cool is that?
That's ridiculous. That's like old school Pleasure Beach.
Yeah,
Old school Big Dipper back in the day.
It's just cool, isn't it?
Yeah. And seeing them operate the levers as well. Just full manual control still. Nearly 100 years that thing's been
90
around
years
now.
old, I think,
Yeah.
or around
It's
that
over
anyway.
90 years old.
Over 90 years anyway.
And it's all still original. Brilliant.
Well, except for the GCI redone bit, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
The retracking.
Yeah, but mostly original.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, we're going to move on now after our little marathon on Cyclone. We're going to McDonald's, I believe. So we've had our McDonald's lunch and, well, it was all day breakfast actually, and it was absolutely lovely. So now we've come back out to Coney Island and wow, what an atmosphere this place has. It's just lovely. You see this on the movies, you see it on Grand Theft Auto on your PlayStation, but you just don't realise how nice the atmosphere of this area is until you stand here and just take it in. It's just thriving. It's thriving. What do you think, boys? How's this atmosphere for you?
Buzzing.
It's buzzing, isn't it?
Properly buzzing.
We've not done much yet, but we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just having a bit of a faff while we wait for Mike and Jimmy. And I think we've lost Studs as well.
Disappeared, I don't know where he is, to be honest with you.
So next ride, Thunderbolt. What are we thinking? Zamperla's version of a Eurofighter.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Not really, but
Not really, but interested to see how it rides.
can't be any worse than a Eurofighter, can it?
No, that's fair enough, to be honest. So yeah, the atmosphere in this area is just so nice. I think the next time I watch a film that has Coney Island on it, I'm really going to be able to appreciate just how this area feels. We've just taken a ride on Thunderbolt. I've got to say, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. The airtime hurt my thighs a little bit because the lap bar was pretty tight, but it was tight on all of us, so it wasn't just me. But it was a good ride actually. I thought from watching the POVs that it was going to be rough, it was going to be unpleasant, and just a really, really bad version of a Eurofighter. No, it was all right. So let's see what the other guys thought. Starting with Mark, how was it for you?
It's alright, you know. It was only a lap bar. If it had over the shoulders, it would probably hurt a little bit. But that was, it was alright.
Yeah.
I mean, just a nice lap bar. It was very tight though. He proper pinned you in it, but it was a better than a Eurofighter.
I was going to say, how would you compare it to a Gertz?
It's better than the majority that I've done.
Yeah.
But I can't see why other parts wouldn't invest in it. It can't be overly expensive, and it'll give them a better ride than some of the Gertz anyway, so good.
Going back to where we went the other week, I could see Pleasureland Southport with one of these. I think it worked well for them.
Yeah, down the front.
Yeah.
It'd be ideal. You know what I mean? I'd say it wouldn't cost them an awful lot of money, and it would attract a few more thrill seekers in.
Definitely. Rich, how do you find it?
I didn't like that.
You not like it?
I really didn't like it.
Any reason in particular?
So, I didn't like the restraints. It was digging into the stuff in my pockets.
Yeah.
The seatbelts really ruined the airtime.
Yeah.
Those last 2 little hills, that should be great fun. And the seatbelts just dug into my shoulders.
Yeah.
And nah, not for me. Eurofighters are better.
Fair enough.
Nah.
So, should we go and do Soaring Eagle?
If we must.
If we must, yeah. As Mark says, a cred.
A credit.
Exactly. So, it's over there. It's in a decent colour. It's red and blue, like the big one. But it isn't going to ride like the big one. It's going to be terrible. Flying toast rack, attempt number 2. Oh dear. Initial thoughts? Probably better left unsaid.
My mouth remains shut.
Cred's a cred, eh?
Cred's a cred, but
You are going to regret that shortly.
this is a once time only. This
One time only.
Literally, we'll do it once and we'll never have to do it again.
Tell my mum that I love her.
Andy, what are you thinking?
Reserve judgment today.
Flying toast rack the ride.
Definitely.
It's probably cheaper than Wetherspoon's toast, to be fair.
Hero at Flamingo Land. I take it all back. All is forgiven. Soaring Eagle is a million times worse. My teeth hurt. My shoulders hurt. My neck hurts. Everything hurts. I think Mark liked it though.
I didn't. That was horrible. It makes Hero seem like a B&M.
Yeah, literally it does. Hero at Flamingo Land, I might actually give it another go after saying never again, because that is just showing me how bad them rides really can be.
It's got that horrible like shoulder thing that clamps down and you like compresses you into the thing and everything's like, oh no.
A couple of weeks ago I said that there was a ride at Southport Pleasureland in the UK that was like sitting in a shopping trolley that was angry and possessed. That's even worse. That's like being put down, lying face down in a shopping trolley and then being rammed into all the stock. There's just nothing nice about that ride whatsoever. So we're going to move on. The Slingshot's got a bit of a queue. I think the Booster's got a bit of a queue. There is a coaster here called Steeplechase as well. So I'm not quite sure where we're going to go next. What I would like to say, I really like this park. I think the atmosphere is just wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. You see this place on the movies, it always looks good, vibrant, and everyone's having a good time. But that's because it's in the films. You come here for real, and it's exactly the same. It doesn't feel real, it just feels perfect, doesn't it? It's just amazing. I would recommend anyone to come and try this park out. Even if you don't like the rides here, they're just a vibrant, lovely atmosphere. It's just amazing.
You could sit on the beachfront and literally just get something to eat, get something to drink, and just take in the atmosphere. You don't literally need to ride a single thing.
It's free entry. So there's lots of families here enjoying themselves while the kids and, well, some of the parents are going on the rides, but there's a lot of, see the familiar pattern, kids are on the rides, parents are sat having a drink. It's a nice atmosphere and it does remind me of Blackpool Pleasure Beach in the 90s, if I'm honest. But yeah, we'll go and do some more rides, hopefully find Mike, Jimmy, Studs and John as well.
They're just getting on.
Oh, they're in the queue. Yes, this should be good. Right. I really hope Mike gets on it, because this will be funny.
Right, let's film this. Welcome back, Studs. How was your ride? Oh, I thought it was the best ride ever.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, great. Was that your first experience of one of those?
Yeah.
Was that your last experience of one of those?
I might do Hero once for a cred and that's it.
Hero's a lot nicer than that one. Genuinely, Hero is a lot better than that
Better
one.
have because my neck's killing me now.
Yeah, I've got severe neck ache.
And I was wedged into the thing.
Jimmy, how was that?
Absolutely painful.
Painful. Jimmy, your neck looks all strained. It's like, is that your first experience of one of those?
No, I've done Hero.
I think Hero's better. What do you think?
I can't remember it well enough, but
Oh, fair enough.
block it out because it's so bad.
So we've just taken a ride on the Booster. Booster, pay at the cash box. How was it for you, Mark?
It was alright. It was fun listening to Mullet squeal at the other side when we kept tipping the car over.
Abort.
Hold up, a river, abort.
Yeah, it was quite good looking at New York from at the top.
Yeah, it was like, we had a view facing out over towards the Cyclone, like watching it go round. Brilliant. Not the best cycling we've ever had on it, but for taking in the views, it was fantastic. You're just looking down and you're thinking, yeah, this is a very, very special park.
Definitely.
And that made that ride more than anything else on it. But it's good.
So Steeplechase next, the Zamperla.
Zamperla launched on it, so be interesting. It's got a shopping trolley at the back though, hasn't it? So
It does look like something that's been taken from Walmart back in their day, so let's go get some more opinions. Stuz has run off into the crowd to try and avoid going on camera, so we'll go straight to him. Stuz is playing tour guide.
Sorry?
How's your ride on the booster?
It was great fun.
Great fun. Why was it great fun?
I've never laughed so much on a booster ever. It was the volunteer chasing a boat. Of course, we were trying to stop it rocking, weren't we?
Yeah, we were trying to stop
Yeah,
it.
we were trying to stop it. We didn't want him shitting himself, did we? Not at all. Because that wouldn't be very nice of us, would it?
How was the booster for you?
Fine, yeah, fine.
They didn't sound fine from where I was stood.
You were clearly hearing things.
You were hearing
I
things
don't think
apparently.
I was.
In your tiredness, you're hearing things.
Oh, no, I could hear you squealing from up there.
You weren't as scared as I was expecting, I'll give you that.
It's just when we were getting held up there and you were rocking it.
I wasn't rocking it, I was trying to stop it rocking.
We weren't rocking it. We were trying to stop it.
We were trying to stop it for you, we knew you were scared. So we've just taken our ride on Steeplechase. Hard to gauge what Mike and Jimmy are thinking now on the front row. Jimmy appears to be smiling. Whilst we wait for Mike and Jimmy, let's get some opinions. Oh, it's Stuzcam. Stuzcam is out. It must be a special occasion. I'm lost for words almost. Special occasion. What do you think about this?
that was horrible. That. It's up there with Soaring Eagle as the worst coaster I've ever been on.
Really?
It was horrible. I got absolutely stapled on it. Literally, I couldn't breathe. I think that made it even worse. I was like, this get me off this. Horrible.
And what do you think about Stuzcam being out?
I'd like to know in the comments what year you think that we'll see this.
Yeah.
Because we won't see this. It's not even going months, we're talking years before we'll ever see that. Comment on it.
Well, the reason being is Stuz's photos from Park Warner 2015 are still not online. So well, I'm going to go with 2025.
Keep guessing.
They're all for memories, not for posting, eh, Stuz?
Absolutely, yeah, they are.
If you'd like to find out more about the Coney Island History Project, you can follow them on Twitter at Coney History. It's so exciting to see all this kind of stuff, and I definitely recognise these. It is, of course, one of the wristband scanners from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It may not be from Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but it is in that style, which I'm sure many of you will recognise if you are fans of the Pleasure Beach. And of course we have the Cyclops in the background, and what I find really cool is one of the original Steeplechase horses from Steeplechase Park here at Coney Island. This is really incredible to see all this history. Absolutely love it. As great as the Cyclone is here at Coney Island, there is so many other attractions as well. There's a log flume, there's a spinning coaster, there's flat rides. There's just so much to do here. The Wonder Wheel in the distance there is not included with your Luna Park Coney Island wristband, so that's something to keep in mind if you do visit here. So I think we're all having a great day. We've had a couple of rides in the Cyclone.
Yeah.
How were they?
Brilliant, as usual.
Running even better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
No,
stuff.
it's running pretty damn quick.
Do you have a favourite seat on it?
I did enjoy the front when I did it.
Yeah.
I've not done right at the back yet. So
Yeah.
I need to try and pursue that.
Yeah, definitely. Right, here's Mike. He's made a purchase. What have we bought there? Coney Island top.
Yeah.
It's a grand unveiling from Mike. In the meantime, Mark, how are you enjoying the Cyclone?
Oh mate, it's brilliant. It is probably one of the best woodies I've ever been on. It is simply amazing. Back roll on that is incredible. Especially how it's running tonight as well. It's just literally chucking you over every single one. Ejector at a time after ejector at a time. Brilliant.
Good stuff, right? Well, Mike's got his top out. Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York, Luna Park. So you must be enjoying yourself a bit more now.
Also got a Cyclone one as well.
Good stuff. Well, a little bit earlier on, you weren't so sure about this park. Are you enjoying yourself a bit more now?
Well, that could well be the best wooden roller coaster I've ever been on.
Yeah.
Could well be.
How many times have you done it now?
Just twice.
Just twice. So, good stuff. What's good about it in your opinion?
Just full of airtime.
Full of airtime.
Absolutely full of airtime. It's like the mould for what roller coasters should be.
Good stuff for being well maintained given its age.
Well, you can see there's a big chunk of new wood on it.
Yeah.
It's just been put in, so
I believe GCI did that.
fair play to them.
Yeah, they've done a great job. And Stuz, I think you've made a comment off camera that Cyclone is gate crashing your top 10.
Absolutely, it's just an amazing ride. That is what Pleasure Beach woodies should be like.
Yeah.
It might be from 1927, but it's still got it. It's not rough. It's very rock. It's intense, full of airtime. It's what all good woodies should be.
It's just getting even better as the night goes on.
It is. It seems to be getting faster and faster through the day. It's just amazing. I love it.
Excellent. So we've got 5 hours left here at Coney Island. It's time to go and do some more rides. Next up is a ride on the Tickler. I originally thought this was a Revercon spinning coaster, but it is a Zamperla spinning coaster with a very similar layout to the Revercon coasters. There's so many of these with different manufacturers, it's hard to keep up with who's making them. But yeah, we have to get it done. Just want to tick off the coaster count. I know we've been on loads of these kind of coaster studs, but you've just got to get them ticked off, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got to get the credits.
You've got to get the credits. It's what we paid all the money for.
That's right, yeah. This will be my 138 now.
138?
Yeah.
Have you got a plan for what will be the 150th on this trip?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Possibly Kennywood.
Yeah, see how it goes.
Yes.
See how it goes. Yeah. We'll do a recount after Six Flags tomorrow and see if we can work something in for you at Kennywood. Mullet, any idea what your coaster count is off the top of your head?
Coming up to, I'd say 300.
300? Nice. Will you hit 300 on this trip?
I'm not sure. I need to spend a bit of time working it out, but it's somewhere between 200 and 300.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Coming to pretty much the end of our day at Coney Island, so we're going to get a wrap up off everyone, starting with Mark. There's quite a lot of opinions to get off everyone today. Mark, you're looking quite brown there, it has to be said.
Caught the sun, aren't
It's caught the sun really well. So Coney Island, what's your thoughts?
When I first came here, I thought there would just be the Cyclone. be a standard woody, and that would be it. But there's so much more to this place. This place is incredible. I've had such a good day. It's like interacting with everybody, but like on Cyclone blew me. All the other rides, yeah, they aren't the best, but we have so much fun. And there's just the atmosphere around the place. It's just infectious. You just can't help yourself. But literally, all in love with this place. It is simply amazing, and I'd recommend anybody trying to get over here to just experience it with a group of your mates.
Yeah, if you're going to do Six Flags Great Adventure, you've got to come here as well.
Yeah, you've been flying into JFK. Obviously, we flew in this morning, got here for about 2, 3 o'clock.
2 o'clock, yeah.
You know what I mean? And still, the majority of the day still is up until at least midnight, they said. So, you know, there's plenty of time for you to get some rides in and just experience everything that it's got to offer.
They could push you on one highlight.
Oh, Cyclone.
It's going to be Cyclone, isn't it?
It is. The back row ride on that is one of the best woodies you'll ever get on, considering its age as well. It is simply amazing. It really, really is.
So continuing to get the final thoughts off everyone. Now got mullet in shot.
Good day.
How has Coney Island been for you? Has it exceeded expectations?
I didn't quite know what to expect from this part, to be honest. And I'm so glad that we came here because it's brilliant. If you're ever in New York, you're just here on a trip, you know, not from roller coasters, come down, check this place out. It's easy to get to from Manhattan, excuse me. Yeah, really, really pleased with the day. As I say, brilliant park. Very interesting selection of rides. Like, we've got the brilliant Cyclone, we've got the not so brilliant Thunderbolt, and the interesting Steeplechase contraption. But yeah, honestly, I couldn't recommend it. There's a ride here for everyone. So get yourselves down here. It's a brilliant park. You get the wristband, unlimited rides all day. Apart from there's a little kiddie park in there, but there's nothing really in there. So yeah, unlimited wristband, rides all day. You know, just looking at the place. It's buzzing. We're near enough 8 o'clock at night, and it's still as busy as it was a few hours ago. There's still floats flocking in. You know, this time of night, it's like an old school pleasure beach. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Something we've all drawn on. It's like old school pleasure beach.
Yeah. And just looking at the way these rides are lit up as well.
Yeah, they look incredible.
Yeah.
Great stuff. So if I'm gonna push you for a highlight.
Highlight, it's easy. Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right,
So
well.
much better than I thought it was going to be.
Excellent. So Mike's loitering, so we'll get his thoughts. I know you've not really been with us all day.
God
so
awful.
Thunderbolt, is that?
Oh my, yeah. What are those seatbelts about?
I don't know. I found it better than having a clunky over the head restraint.
No, because it's just shredded my shoulders. Royally shredded my shoulders there.
So Coney Island, final thoughts.
Yeah, it's a really, really cool place. Yeah, really like it. Couple of creds. It's just got, it's a proper seaside amusement park feel to it, innit? Lights everywhere. The lights look fantastic. Just lights everywhere, and the Cyclone. What can I say? That's the marker in it of what every wooden roller coaster should be. That really is the marker. It's the famous one, isn't it?
Yeah. So, highlight of the day?
Cyclone.
We're coming to the end of a fantastic day here at Coney Island. It's the first day of a very good trip that we've got lined up, and if it's like today on the rest of the time we're here, well, we are in for a treat. Like the others have said, wasn't too sure what to expect from Coney Island. I knew about the Cyclone, I didn't know what to expect from everything else. All the other coasters here looked absolutely hideous on POVs, and to be honest, even though I was looking forward to Cyclone, I was expecting it to be pretty average. I mean, it doesn't look great on POVs, but you can't judge a coaster on a POV if you've not been on it, and I've made that mistake a lot of times in the past, and I made that mistake with Cyclone. I just didn't expect anything from it. Wow, it's a great coaster. Airtime, raucousness, throws you into the corners. You can feel the trains slamming onto the track. You can feel the upstops at work. You can just feel how great a coaster it is while you're riding it. I'm so glad that everyone has enjoyed it though. No one has come off it and gone, it's too rough, I didn't enjoy it, it wasn't what I expected. Everyone's come off it and gone, it's exceeded expectations. And I think that has made the day for everyone. But also, you see New York, Coney Island, it's so many things on the telly, you see it in films, you see it in games, but you think a lot of it is all staged, and the way that they speak to each other, and the way that they are, and the way that they act is all staged. It isn't. What you see in the movies, the way that they speak to each other, the way that they banter with each other, the way that they banter with you, it's all real. It's exactly like it is in the movies, it's exactly how they speak to you. They're just fun, they banter with you, but they're serious about their work. And I want to talk about Cyclone staff. They've been on one train today. This place is busy, but they haven't had a queue, because literally as soon as the train comes in, they clear everyone off it. They've got a decent baggage system. There's no, you get it yourself, you do it at your own pace. It is, you hand it in, they give you your bag, you're out of the station, no messing. But then, they've got all the bars up, they're like, come on, get in, no air gates, straight in the train, no one standing in front of the yellow line, no one being a numpty, trying to get on the track or across the track when the train's coming. Everyone stands there, well behaved, and then you just get in the train, back bars down, and off you go. The lever's down and you are going. So that's brilliant. Thunderbolt was a bit of an odd one. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. Soaring Eagle, well, you know my thoughts on that. Absolutely disgraceful that those rides even exist. I don't know why anyone would buy them. What I really like though is the way that everything's illuminated. It just reminds me so much of my childhood at the Pleasure Beach, when everything was lit up, good atmosphere, you've got families in here, you've got thrill seekers, you've got people on the lash. There's just a nice atmosphere with so many different types of people. It's just so good. I can't speak highly enough of this place, and I honestly didn't expect to be saying this right now, but I think that I will happily book a cheap trip to New York just to come and ride the Cyclone at some point, and it might even be later in this year. And I know that Mullet would be up for it, I know that Mark would be up for it, where we go, do you know what, it's 45, 50 quid each way to New York, let's fly on the Friday, do the Cyclone on the Saturday, Sunday we're at home, Monday back at work. Because, yeah, why not? It's a great coaster, and you can get to New York for cheap with Norwegian, and with a couple of other airlines. So, yeah, I've got so many good things I could say about it that I've just forgotten them all, to be honest. The log flume, we had a good laugh on that. We had a PBE big boat, Mike at the front. We pretty much submerged into the water. Mike is still soaked now. To be fair, I'm a little bit moist from it as well. My shoulders are a little bit wet from it. Final thing I want to say about, in terms of praising the place, the staff are brilliant. They're all friendly, they're fun-loving, they love our accents, they're friendly, again they banter, but they're hard-working. They don't slack, there's no leaning on fences, there's no, oh, can't be bothered with it. They work really hard, and they do such a great job at keeping any queues that they do get moving, but it's wristbands and it's paper ride, and you can tell it's paper ride as well as wristbands because they do not want queues. Big queues do not spend money. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I want to talk about the pricing quickly. We paid £48 for our wristbands. You turn up on the day, it's $48 for the wristbands. If you turn up on the day, it's $70. If you just come here and want to ride the Cyclone, $10 each time. I'd recommend buying your wristband online. Get your wristband online, 4 or 5 rides on Cyclone, you make your money back pretty much. So I'm getting a dry mouth now from all this talking, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Pleasure Beach Experience video, which is at Six Flags Great Adventure. Thanks for watching so far, and we'll see you soon again.